explicit, boy.
It's wrong. Ay, 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 ay. Right now I'm feeling a little bit hungry. Never. Get a call from me neighbor. This girl named Samantha. She want me come over for a parang line, but she later. I still have to make the ham. I know boiling the sorrel. And if I don't paint the gallery, I know the wifey go quarrel. By the time I reach the line, everybody out the gates. Israel food remains, so she hand me a plate. Better your belly bust, cause this food can't waste. She turn and she tell me all is yours. Start stuff in your face. Want me to eat out everything, 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 eat out everything. Don't leave back nothing. Eat out everything, 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 eat out everything. It's Christmas, darling, so don't leave back nothing. Eat out everything, cause it's Christmas, darling.
Christmas morning, but your mother give me a notice the other day, telling me to get out she place. She don't want a chase, so I pack up my clothes in suitcase, on my way to go. But before I leave this woman house, I had to let she know that I was the one to paint up and furnish the place for you. I was the one to paint up and put up the curtain too. Feed the pig and feed the goat and the turkey too. Now this Christmas morning you want treat me like a boo-boo. See them children outside playing. It's Christmas morning. People drinking bar and playing. It's Christmas morning. Punch and cream and ginger beer. It's Christmas morning. Christmas loving in the air. It's Christmas morning. Come drink a rum, Christmas darling. Come drink a rum, Christmas girl. Come drink a rum, Christmas darling. Come drink a rum, Christmas. You have pork, I like that. You have ham, I want that. The pastel, I want that. The turkey, yeah, I like that. You know what?
Going in the grocery, I watching my bill. Lord, the sky high. It's mom out to feed if a woman come in. Nah, I can't provide. If that is your scene, you're watching my things. Nah, high and by. I know them woman looking for money, but this Christmas I'm moving wise. November month and come a locking off everybody. When I collect my pay, I do I hear no sad story. I'm buying my things, I'm stocking my drinks. Don't worry. See the season, me and them girl, hey, guys are different story. I don't want no relationship for the Christmas. Who makes loss, I gon' make my own breakfast. I don't want no relationship for the Christmas. Keep your lunch, I gon' make my own. I cooking my own lunch. I doing my own brunch. I cooking my own. I making my own lunch. I show it yummy. I show it
sounds of the Parang rhythm, featuring yours truly, Keegs, on the outside today, not with us in studio, but we have him in the mix same way. Blasi just stepping in, we getting warmed up.
You're locked in to DJ Jal, where every mix.
Yeah. Some Christmas spirit in the air. It is December the 16th. We're 1 week away. Keegs, how you feeling? We're so close to Christmas.
Christmas is
here, coming.
And it sneak up on we, boy.
Well, we had a parang still. I know you had a busy weekend.
Yes, boy. I had a busy one. And that could possibly be the reason why I am not inside the studio, but inside my room right now. So, just for the people to know, right, I had a little bit of congestion there. And I tell myself, you know what? It's been so long since I've even felt the littlest bit of congestion that just having an overabundance of caution right now, I decided to go do a PCR test and I'll be getting those results tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'll keep my boys and them, the TTNL team, safe and secure.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than COVID positive right now.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But no worries. This is True Talk No Lie, TTNL. We are here, O.U.R radio.fm. In your company until 9. Blasi just setting up in the meantime. We have some things to discuss. The week in review as per usual. We have our guests lined up today featuring Sarkastik Ambassador and Maji Steez. We'll be hearing from them in the second hour. And then, as per usual, in the final hour, we get into the Word of the Night challenge. We do have the prizes. Well, the pepper prize is not here with us in studio.
I have the pepper prize with me.
But Keegs could show us what we're looking out for.
I have the pepper prize with me. So I will be showing them the pepper prize when that time comes. So we go back to the music. We will join back with Keegs for the week in review. In the meantime, this is TTNL on O.U.R radio.fm.
But your grandmother give me a notice the other day, telling me to get out she place. She don't want a race, so I pack up my clothes in suitcase, on my way to go. But before I leave this woman house, I had to let you know that I was the one to paint up and furnish the place for you. I was the one to paint up and put up the curtain too. Feed the pig and feed the goat and the turkey too. Now this Christmas morning you want treat me like a boo-boo. See them children outside playing. It's Christmas morning, people drinking.
Classic Fun Card is my favorite.
The ground bad.
Are we that?
Bad. My super pull up in your party. Whole gang fully up started. So we alright, you know. We alive. The ground bad. My super pull up in your party. Whole gang fully up started. So we alright, you know. We alive. The ground bad.
I'll follow you down.
Anywhere that we go.
I'll follow you down.
Anywhere that we go.
I'll follow you down.
Anywhere that we go.
I'll follow you down.
Yeah. The ground bad.
Well, we could make it rain if you want that. Take away your pain cause I got that. And I can send the money on the cash app. The way how we floss the girls like that.
We gonna make up me full it up. Me have a bottle of syrup in me right hand. Y'all a bubble up so tell the DJ pull it up because we really woulda like that.
Y'all a wine and a sit down pan top. Baseline with a rhythm one drop. Y'all, me love how you a bubble, you make me see double. Y'all, the way you wine and catch. Y'all a wine and a sit down pan top. Baseline with a rhythm one drop. Y'all, me love how you a bubble, you make me see double. Y'all, the way you wine and catch.
My super pull up in the party. Whole gang fully up started. So we alright, ready for party. Yeah, we just chillin', ganja billin'. Me team winning, we down there. And we not come here for trouble nobody. Boy, tell them we come here for party.
Yeah, I'm possessed on a regular basis. All my dogs and I'm ready to face it. If we pressin', we out there. We could chest after zessin', it's okay. Swag is original, I'm an original. Let me go bless all the party. We keep it minimal, still do the most. We keep it visible, we on the road.
My trooper pull up in the party. Whole gang fully up started.
So we alright, we alive, we come back.
My trooper pull up in the party. Whole gang fully up started.
So we alright,
Island, 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 island,
Classic Sarkastik is my favorite.
From the start, I already been apart. Listen to my inner heart, let me tell you how I'm feeling. Both ride like days on the ark. Hands in the R, write your name on the ceiling. King of hearts, queen of hearts, only thing we dealing. In the dark, see the stars, only thing we reading. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it and repeat it. If the tune hard, then you know you got to wheel it. Island, island, doggy what you say. North coast, take it to the bay. When you hit sour, gonna take a lift. Keeping to the left and you're gonna go straight. Rolling through the hills, dog, why you so afraid? Listen to the news when they said it's unsafe. My God, my Lord, they don't take your brain. Welcome to the land where there's only one race. The thing from the start, I already been apart. Listen to my inner heart, let me tell you how I'm feeling. Four boat ride like days on the ark. Hands in the R, write your name on the ceiling. King of hearts, queen of hearts, only thing we dealing. In the dark, see the stars, only thing we reading. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it and repeat it. If the tune hard, then you know you got to win.
Yeah. Yo, Brooklyn. What them feel like Brooklyn? They know he's gonna. Yeah. Me and the tropical dandada, the drip magical, call me the sorcerer. If it's not about the money, what you call me for? Girl say me a the conqueror. Oh God, Trinidad dancing Godfather. They call me, make a couple million and bless my whole team. We just get it by the pounds, you got kilos dreams. Get it? Yeah. Pull up with the vice, big city boys. Ride deep from the back like cowboy. Man, they hear my name from the girl, overthink and get paranoid. USD in a the account, what you feel like? Miss your Christian Dior, what you feel like? Pirates at the tropical, what you feel like? Call me Drip Sparrow in a real life. Y'all get it and say hold up. Sex drive, y'all, this is on a roadblock. The thing tight, it pull me like tow truck. Take off the jaws, y'all, for the woodwalk. I been counting money daily, so my hands them cheesy. Believe me, getting to the bag wasn't easy. All kind of thing they do to try to defeat me, but I smarter than them Bill Nye on the TV, dog. I hear they talking little greasy cause they find a moving cheeky neck looking like chandelier. I put in Trini on the map, on my dog and them strap and license, yeah, thank the Lord. They try to kill me doggy, but I stay cool. They splash bullet behind me, I come back like Deadpool. Ding dong, give me the blessings, G. And Jerry say me a the Trinidad refugee. You feeling kinda froggy, doggy, jump out now. Don't make Charlie roll out with the pump out now. You gone too far, big, you cross the damn border.
just an insight of the life.
USD in a the account, what you feel like? Christian Dior, what you feel like? Pirates at the tropical, what you feel like?
Again, sometimes I smoke too much, just how I deal with my problems. Just sisters got man down, no see nobody, me no can serve them. It's like gun full, belly empty, nobody know. But me still keep a smile on the jaw, you know. Ready for anything, I want thing me know. Enemy no hesitate when I forget me close, still back this out. I didn't know the ghetto on the easy road. School never made sense, so I pre. Me never learn work, me learn Nike. Learn a lot of badness from Mikey. Me full, but me youth hungry. Mount of people want me dead. My paranoid gangster road. Life on a better road. It barely gets sleepy, I feel watch your road. I feel watch your friends, cause some of them will toll. Real monster road. Yeah, the G them see life different. We know who real and all who like pretend. Gangster road, real monster road.
Say she wanna come to my lane. Say she wanna pop champagne. Say she wanna live a nice life. So she wanna
Classic
feel right.
Sarkastik
Yeah, baby, you could come true, come true. If you want to, yeah, baby, you could come true, come true. If you want to, yeah, baby, you could come true, come true. If you want to, yeah, baby, you go come true. If you want to.
I met a thing from UK. She love picky and choosy. She say where you from? I say Trinidad, that's the land of the Juve. She hot and groovy. I say baby excuse me. I the way you catch feelings like a brightest strawberry bouquet.
You hot and you know this. You get 5-star notice. You better than them gal where you roll with. Cause them just a hold you down. Come let me hold it. That body control it. Press up on it, girl, yeah. Say she wanna come to my lane. Say she wanna pop champagne. Say she wanna live nice life. Say she wanna feel right. Yeah, baby, you go come true. If you want to, yeah, baby, you go come true. If you want to, yeah.
Come true and bring some vibes on the inside. It's TTNL, we hit till 9 p.m.
And me a doubting. You see your land's hungry. Just pack up the grocery. Women always want you curtain, and the house want repainting. So only them businessmen could win. They say that Christ ain't born on Christmas Day. They say that is a pagan holiday. I say no way. Cause when I see the love in the land,
Boy, it's Christmas again.
all man jack stretching their hand.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
It's the only time of the year.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
The rich that show the board that they care.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Children that be happy, eating things they never see. Christmas that unite all family.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Sing it with me.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Come on, let me see.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Give it. People all over the country, busy, whole Monday preparing for Christmas morning. Children getting up early to see what mommy and daddy have for them under the Christmas tree. They really say Christmas is for children. It is a joy to share this day with them and their little friends. Cause as you know, Christmas is a love.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
It is a special gift from above.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Christmas has put spirit in the air.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
To make each and everyone share.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
All little girls and boys playing with their brand new toys. Wow, inside me that filled with joy.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Oh, sing it with me.
Boy, it's Christmas again.
Come on, come let me see.
Boy,
Hey.
it's Christmas again.
Get it. It's Christmas morning and I'm feeling nice. All my partners walking by me. I'm having a ball with bubbles on ice. Yes, now is my time to scream. But suddenly I remember I didn't pass by my neighbor. She gon' start to fuss. If I ain't come, she gon' start to fuss. If I ain't come, she won't talk to me. If I ain't come to bring she whiskey. Neighbor, oi, don't do nothing. Neighbor, oi, your boy coming. Neighbor, oi, leave me here to burn. Hey, neighbor, oi, take it easy.
Neighbor,
I guarantee.
neighbor,
Please don't jump the gun. Hey, hey.
Christmas everything's what me do. With a buckbeat and a quattro, a violin and a banjo. They say they always had a plan to give me family a parang. They wake up me mommy right away when they ring out with this loud way. My Jeffrey, oh, get up. Hey, like you are here in the back of crowing, oh girl. Madam Jeffrey, oh, get up. Time to put on smoke in your kitchen, oh girl. Madam Jeffrey, oh, wake up. I hope you know it's white oak a drinking, oh girl. Madam Jeffrey, oh, get up. But between Joey and Delight, I hearing music, I thought I was playing. I hear Baraka shaking, somewhere I hear a man knowing tuning. Now and again I hear they repeating this sweet refrain. Bacayard, 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 Bacayard. Tuesday morning parang song, it's sweet for soul. Just like when you have jigger in your toe. Bacayard, 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 Bacayard. Yeah. Who there? Oh, nice one. Parangueros climbing me stairs, they are needing tears. Parang music playing. Whole day me and the white doing chores and his only carols are hearing. But now I feel like the whole world shaking. But with a bucket they get such a sweet string. And that special pastoral have me on the country. Bacayard, 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 Bacayard. This thing they call parang music sweet but true. Like 2 K's of ball and a juicy fruit. Bacayard, 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 Bacayard. We are the come from. So much all about. We only want to watch us here. Hey, mandolin man, play the music. Play the music. Yes, I like that. Mandolin boy. You from Talparona? Yes, man.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, she had the thing I love. Where she from, I don't know. Rock she waist and go low. Pick up the place like a dojo. So what you say, what you say, what you say? Pretty girl, when you come my way. Now what you do, what you do, what you do? I must get through. Girl, roll up now, you show me that wine. Turn around, girl, don't be shy. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, so girl, I love how the way you blow my mind. Hold me tight and bring down wine. Hello, 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 hello. Lord, hey. Are you ready?
Something new. Bubbling in the background, it is the brand new TTNL rhythm. Produced by the man Blase Vanguard. Now this just happened yesterday. We went in the studio.
Fresh.
Blase cooked up a little something.
Fresh.
So it's hot off the press and fresh exclusive. This is the world premiere of the TTNL theme song.
And I hear about it when I was there.
Boy, it happened so quickly. That's what she said.
That's so questionable.
It'd be
So
like that
questionable.
sometimes.
It'd be like that sometimes.
So generous.
You have to be generous sometimes. But yeah, you're listening to the
So
new
generous.
TTNL rhythm produced by Blase Vanguard. We have a theme song all here. Fresh things in the mix. And we have backing music for the week in review.
Yeah, so it's the week before Christmas. And we wasn't talking about no major things in Trinidad and Tobago keep getting stranger and stranger. She's on. First up, we had this week Mr. Herbert Volney. Seems to be suffering from a case of nobody cares about you anymore, sir. The man decided to go on a beach. Of course, he wasn't in Trinidad and Tobago. Decided to go on a beach and take a whole video dedicated to Dr. Keith Rowley to tell him, well, look at me, I am going in the sea. I have nothing I could do about it. For what reason? I have no idea.
Attention seeking.
This man. This is not TikTok. This is not Instagram Reels. This is just Mr. Volney deciding to be a nuisance for no reason.
And trying to get some sort of relevance.
So, and
when last you hear Herbert Volney name?
I'm confused.
And for what? It's always some stupidness or the other. Now he coming to say, well, he going to the beach. Well, good for you, sir.
Yeah, hey. Okay, totally unnecessary. So, Mr. Volney, I believe he's back in Trinidad now. So nice that you made it back safely, sir. While you're here, again, just take it down first, please.
A notch or two.
Right.
Take
it down for me. Yeah, it even had to be plenty.
Yeah, that's a notch or two. Slide.
Right?
Down for me.
Yeah. Right. So we know right now we have the threat of COVID-19. We can see it happening right now. I am isolated just because we want to be careful, we want to be sure. Alright, and we ask that anybody else who might feel like you have any symptoms, do the same.
Do like Keegs and stay out of the office.
Yeah, do the
Just,
same.
you know, do less. Do less.
Get tested.
Do
make
less.
Sure. But we had a mother who would have called, she wrote to Minister Dial Singh this week here to ask him if he could waive the regulations. So we want to waive the regulations here. We have regulations in place to protect the citizenry. She would like us to waive the regulations so that she could have a party for her 10-year-old and 40 other children.
She would have opened up school one time.
Sounds reasonable. Yeah. I guess that's unreasonable. Not to me, but I guess to her, that's unreasonable.
50 people just for a little party.
And like, there's a 10-year-old party now, like.
That surely could wait.
Yeah, this child probably might even remember this party, but I'm sure they'll remember if everybody gets sick.
And they will remember when it does get to happen, maybe next year when the child is 11.
Yeah.
They just do the most and make sure it's memorable since they missed the occasion this time.
We can't be so ridiculous that we're going to write the Minister of Health.
Right? You thought and so.
More than just writing, right? You had to be doing this because you think it's going to happen.
Yeah. There's a possibility that this minister is going to
say, wow, 10-year-old birthday party. I didn't realize that we were creating a problem for the 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know what? That isn't for the regulations. Party time.
Party must go on.
Nah, we're not serious. Right? And we still get as strange as this week has gotten yet. We now have not Megatron, not Galvatron, Omicron in Trinidad and Tobago. And it is suspected that it came across here with one female passenger on our flight. Doesn't sound too strange yet. However, this person apparently boarded their flight with a positive PCR test. How? No one knew.
How?
There's so many different checks you're supposed to have, and nobody pick up that one.
Like
how?
What we doing?
How? No, but how though?
Please.
How?
I wish I could understand.
How?
You got positive test. You got a positive test and you decided, I boarded this plane. Okay, fine. You know what? We're not gonna get 100% responsible person.
Honest.
So that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
How you get through though? How you get through though? How?
To make sure.
How?
Right. So how much greenbacks you have?
How
much greenbacks you have that allowed you to make it through? And I believe it was 2 bots.
More bucks than Milwaukee.
2 bots. Right?
Bucks.
To reach down here. And after all of that, you even come here with a little Delta. you had to come with Omicron.
With a new. With the exclusive. Yeah.
You
let me be the first.
With the new.
We have some exclusive, Let me drop this virus fresh off the jumbo jet.
Yeah, you got the latest release of COVID.
Yeah.
Right?
Exclusive.
The newest one.
Exclusive.
COVID S. Right? With that one, you come with COVID S.
But you know what, Keegs?
Hot off the press, but it's not my true.
It's the same audacity of the person writing the letter. They say, well, let me see what happened. But this one get through.
Yeah, no, this one did get through.
And now we see what's happening. Well, we will wait
and
to see what
did get through, all of us didn't. Right? So she get through, and now everybody here had afraid for Omicron. Right? Also, pointing out that Omicron is really not dead. Some persons are saying it's not as deadly as the other variants, but we don't want to adopt that mentality. All right? Yeah, it is spreading faster than other variants. So we don't want to just tell ourselves, but you know what? It's not as serious, right? You do not know how your body is going to react. So let's treat it with the same severity as all the rest that we have had so far.
Exactly.
All right? Mask up, sanitize, right? Any symptoms.
And vaccinate for those who still not. It's really the only way out of this thing. Yeah.
So, you know what, though? Don't get me started. Don't get me started with that road right now, because that's going to be a banger with me right now. Right? I'm seeing people that I know personally who are dying, right? And all because persons are refusing to be vaccinated.
We also seeing people who are contracting the virus and the vaccine is helping them survive.
Exactly.
So for the ones who don't believe, please, look at what's happening around you. There's so much evidence right around you. I'm sure you know somebody who recovered, who has gotten ill. Please, it's your best chance of fighting this thing is to get vaccinated. Right now, we're looking to get boosted.
Boost them up, boy.
Yeah, I ready?
Boost them up. What's up, legend?
Go right here, boost them up.
I ready for my 3rd shot.
Boost them.
I looking fit.
Yeah.
I looking fit. Of course, I think I have a little while to wait again, because right now, I think they're doing everybody who got the 2nd shot in June.
Up to the end of June, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so I still have to wait because I was in August.
Me as well.
I'm a little, yeah.
But we hold our strain, for sure. As soon as
I looking for the jokes. I am looking for the jokes.
Talking about looking for jokes though, we're looking for word of the night suggestions. So if you're listening in the comments, drop those, please. Word of the night suggestions.
I am in the chat today, so I am there with the people. Right? Drop those word of the night suggestions.
It could be joke or it could be jab.
Joke and jab. Joke and stab.
So the first suggestions are joke and jab. Right? And look with this Omicron coming here. For some reason, a rumor was started saying that it was a member of the Bhagwan Singh family. I do not know how or why. That was the rumor that started. But the family has come out saying that that information is incorrect. Right? And of course, they would have no reason to lie. Right? So, continuing, because that's not as strange. That's not like the strangest about this.
Hey, Keeks are a little funny, you know, but like it's so subtle, man. Like,
continuing, right? So you know, last week we had the THA elections, and we had the almost a clean sweep. I believe we had a recount, and PNM was able to claim one seat there, right? But since then, the THA seems to have become the TH now, right?
TH what?
Yeah, what's the Duke? Of course, I mean, I feel like anybody who knows, who has seen the antics of what's in Duke in the past would have been expecting some kind of bacchanal. Like, you didn't know what it would be,
but you know it would have been something, for sure.
Yeah, we know it had to be something, right? Now, I don't know if you saw the picture circulating on social media, but it was Duke stand up, pose up straight, and the caption was, "Silence is the best weapon."
Yeah.
That was like the first indication that things wasn't right. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
think out of all the things we expected, it still wasn't that.
Yeah.
Still
that's
wasn't
like,
that.
That's like Santa Claus and our poster saying Happy Easter.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't go together now. Right? So we had some news saying that Watson Duke has resigned or is resigning from the PSA effective December 31st.
Okay.
Right? That in itself was a bit of a surprise. But at least for me, because I was sure they would have tried to find some kind of loophole, some way to try to let him keep his position in the PSA, right? December 31st. However, it seems that December 31st is not early enough, right? Because he is taking up his appointment in the THA. So, the AG now started asking a little question because, well, he's the AG now, but you know, this is what the AG does do from time to time, ask a little question and say, yo, what is you with Watson and this scene here? And Fally Augustine decided down, let the AG know. And I'll make video that, yo, THA don't answer to the AG though.
Yo.
Like, you know, straight up, the THA, right? Is a semi-autonomous body.
He pulled the rank.
And for sure, we don't answer to the AG. And then on top of that, he let him know, shots fired. You can't really talk, right, about conflict of interest, right? You really can't say nothing.
Can't come wrong me.
Yeah, guess
can't
who?
Come wrong me, AG.
Paying who family real money, right, for billions now. So don't talk to me.
Political shots fired.
Yeah.
Pow pow.
So yeah, the man said, don't talk to me, because we from Tobago, if you don't know, right? Bo. Yeah. Don't talk to me, right? And just before the show started, I saw a media release from the AG, who has apparently now started legal action.
Shots fired back.
Fally Augustine and the THA. So, yeah, I don't want you to talk to the AG out here, because like he real bad now. The AG like he real bad and true. Like I didn't know what the AG, what powers he have or powers he don't have, but the AG look like he have all the stripes out here.
I feel like some of this Christmas spirit rolling over into the life because people in a letter writing mood.
Yeah.
Some people writing letters to Santa. Other people writing letters to authorities asking for little permissions and blighs. I don't know what is going on. People in a writing mood. I hope they in a writing mood for the Word of the Night challenge later though.
We only had what? We had jab and joke so far.
Yeah.
Any more suggestions for me since Word of the Night?
Seeing Miss Foxy on the inside. Beach jab. Alright.
Right? But imagine we still haven't gotten as strange as this week could have been.
It's getting stranger.
This week here, TCL, household name in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, many a house that would have been built with these fond memories of these bags of cement with those letters on it. TCL. They have let us know this week that they are going to be raising their price as much as 15%. So the cement prices hard. Right? The cement prices hard. What is strange is that the Ministry of Trade is trying now to intervene to prevent the price hike. But it was the Ministry of Trade who would have supported the rise in duties on imported cement that would have made TCL's only competitor go out of business locally now. So the only reason TCL now has a monopoly and is able to increase the price is because the Ministry of Trade basically lobbied for that to happen.
So it's one step forward and about 2 steps and a half backwards at least.
I trying to understand what
is a special kind of maths. We does maths in Trinidad, I realize. It's a special kind of maths.
Like
this maths ain't so good at all.
It's like you told TCL, TCL, here is this. Here is this. We going on put you in a position to raise your price. And then when they raise the price, it's like, well, TCL was that one.
How you gonna do that? Well, how you gonna not? How you gonna not? You set it up for me to raise my price because so my cost gone up.
TCL watching them now like, well, what you mean? How I gonna do that? Like, I thought we was on the same page. TCL probably confused that the Ministry of Trade fighting them down because I thought, like TCL thought this was the play. I thought this is what we was doing. Right? So if it is you're planning on building next year, I want to buy a cement now. No, because I do not see any real way that we are going to be able to keep the price down. I'm not seeing it. Like
it's been some
might be able to
it's been some licks in the construction side. I have some friends doing some construction and they say like every time you go back to the hardware it's different pricing.
Yeah.
All materials just fluctuating. So and I guess it's directly tied to the cost side, from the supply end. And they just have to, keep their markups or whatever to make their profits. But it's a rough time for builders.
I don't trust them suppliers and them, boy.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't trust them now, boy, because I feel like if they're not holding straight, now I could be wrong. I must say that one time, I could be wrong. But I feel like if the men them who could hold a little strain, them not looking to hold no strain. Like if them was making $50,000 profit, them not willing to make 45.
Yeah.
Them want 50, and if possible, them want 52.
But prices all around too. This week alone, I went to buy some food, and something I haven't bought in a while, and the exact ticket item was $10 more than the last time. Like prices went up by at least $10 across the board for every single item on the menu.
Real high increase now.
Yeah.
Think about if you are selling something, right, and your price probably goes up by $1. If you increase your price by $1 on your retail side, you're gonna end up making even more money than you was making before.
Yeah, for sure.
And like prices in Trinidad don't go up by cents.
Yeah.
Like, I got 25 cents, or 50 cents, 75 cents.
Yeah, round it off to the dollar.
Go up.
$1 or the $5, $10. Yeah. You gotta round it up.
Yeah, we don't try to let me see how much I could really sell this for and still make a profit. Nah, it's like, wait, my price going up. Hold a little $2, hold a little $5, hold a little $10.
Price increase in your tail.
So I really can't trust them. Again, I could be wrong, but there's just me being a little suspicious. Alright. If we have any business owners who hold this strain on the inside, let me know in the chat. Let me know you're a good one.
Inflation in the nation.
We close enough the weekend review here with the wildest the strangest of all right now. Like I was reading it, I couldn't picture it. Like, you know, you're reading a story and I could picture the events happening. I couldn't even do it because it was so strange. So
wasn't adding up at all. The maths again. No mathsing.
So this is like probably the second or third time Double Palm ends up in the weekly review.
Hey.
But we had an incident involving Double Palm here. Right, this is the one in the south of Arima, Tampuna Road. To be specific, I don't know if anybody here is familiar with that location. I am not. Right, being a South boy, of course. But we had two women, we'll call them woman A and woman B. Right, they went to the Double Palm location to meet woman A's boyfriend. Right, now this was the story, boyfriend. I don't know if relationships are a little different since I was, courting and whatnot, but there's your boyfriend.
The rules might have changed.
You know this person, you trust this person, it's a cool scene. There's your boyfriend. Apparently, when McGill went to see her boyfriend, right, she leave her friend outside and she boyfriend lock her in the room and tell her she can't leave. Right? Showed her object that resemble a gun. We're not sure if it was a gun, but it resembled a gun. Right? And threatened to kill her. At this point, she became fearful for her life. Like me personally, I'd be fearful from since she locked the door now. But at this point, she became fearful. And he started beating her and whatnot. Eventually, she make it out of the room, run down to her friend. So now, we back to one A and B together. And boyfriend coming out the room.
Okay.
Boyfriend comes out the room. This time he is not armed with what looks like a gun, but he has scissors. I'm not quite sure, like,
the gun
what Double Palm is providing the rooms. I'm not sure if this man is just walk with scissors. I'm not sure where it came from, but the man had scissors.
He might be a tailor.
Okay, I will not accept that because I don't have any other explanation.
You gotta walk with your tools.
Boss man comes down with the scissors, right, and demands that his girlfriend hands over her 3 cell phones. Not one, not 2, but 3 cell phones. Right, of course, she is once again fearing for her life, so she hands over her 3 cell phones and her bank card, and Solia now asks for her clothes because in all of this melee, he is naked.
Whoa. So wait, he didn't pull the scissors out of his pocket.
so
where the scissors was?
With his scissors, is now asking for 3 phones. And of course, you have nowhere to put the phones.
He needs some pockets.
Yeah, not
somewhere to tuck in.
Right. So Leah asks for her clothes. Of course, once again, according to the report, she feared for her life. So she gave him her clothes. So now Solia is dressed in his girlfriend's clothes. Right? I don't know if they're not together anymore at this point because I feel like this grounds for dismissal. Like at this point, we done.
One would assume.
At this point, for me, we done.
Somebody had to be reasonable in this whole story.
Dog. So, man dresses in the clothes and then decides to abduct woman A and B. Right? So he asks for the keys for their car, puts them in their car, right, and takes off with them. Somehow, they managed to escape at a traffic light by shops of Arima there, alert the police. Police comes and captures the 2 men. And like it have a picture with this man in his girlfriend's clothes.
That is wild.
Dog. It is beyond extremely wild.
That is beyond wild.
From is this your boyfriend for real to where did you get scissors from So why are you naked? So why would you ask her for her clothes?
So why you have 3 phones?
Yeah, so what?
So many weird things happen in this story.
What's a situation to find yourself in?
Telling you. And apparently, according to one of our viewers, the best double palm in the East.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well, yes, that's probably why.
Or so he's told. Big up MLV in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's not a dull moment, never a dull moment, and a double palm, it seems, because that like, I mean, I don't care for all the excitement, but I kind of feel like I want to touch that double palm just to see
just to see real excitement going on.
Like
well, make sure you have a better plan than homeboy, whatever it is that you're going to engage in. Make sure you have a better plan, because this guy seemed like his plan was all over the place. He just wing it from the start.
My life in general follows a course that avoids plans of that man's nature. I feel like my life.
Yeah. That's good.
But you pull on a better course than that.
We don't need all that chaos. We don't need all that chaos.
That is madness. And why does my girl have? Dog, this girl had a Samsung S10 plus a Samsung S7 plus a Samsung A12. Wow. Like you could have just buy an iPhone and done with all that food you had. Oh Lord, hey. But that brings us to the end of the week in review. Thankfully, it didn't get any stranger than that over the week, fellas. But it was a strange one for sure.
You know,
hoping that next week as we go up to Christmas, everything could be a kind of smooth sailing vibes.
Calm and mellow, right? You know, as you mentioned, Watson Duke and that photo. You don't find the kit real hard though.
No, definitely.
If I was to support a political party just based on their fashion, for sure.
The kit very bad.
I might just end up in a little black, white, and green.
Yeah, no, the kit was remember I thought this World Cup, I think it was South Africa. And Cameroon had like the wettest jersey.
Yeah.
That
kind of Nigeria kit finish. Yeah.
What a jersey, dog.
I don't mind. Only now because it's associated with the person and party in question, but just for the sake of, if I have somewhere to go and wear something green, yeah, that kit will rock. Blase, you see the kit?
What?
You saw the Watson Duke dashiki kit? It have a vibe.
Blase saw the kit, man. I'm sure Blase see the kit.
By seeing Blase rocking that normal.
Yeah, but like
sharp. I just what we could do? Yeah.
Kit look fresh.
So wow, you're really
swap out the green maybe and the black, and we might be onto something.
You really pull out the phone, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. The kit had a vibe for sure.
Yeah.
What I like too is that they went outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
So at least it showed me that, I don't know much about the party, but at least I see it here, at least with the fashion initiatives, they was willing to go outside the box now. They open to new things now.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel a little encouraged about them and how they approach it.
One positive at least, we could say they have good fashion sense.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that is enough, but that's a good start.
Looks is everything these days, they're saying. It's all about the aesthetic. You gotta do it for the gram.
I'm looking at it more like from a creativity standpoint. That's how I kind of look at it.
All that.
A little creativity. Yeah. So we'll see what the THA looks like now, man. At least they'll be looking good.
At least they're looking good. And they say, if you can't play the part, at least look the part.
Look the part. But it's not really hard.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was the week in review. And we're looking for the word of the night suggestions. Where the pepper sauce there, Keegs?
I haven't. Well, Go Paul's sent a nice little Christmas package.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Unfortunately, I don't want to open the package and wild up the thing and whatnot, right? So you have a nice little package here. You have 2 flavors of Paul's pepper sauce. We have the Christmas, which is the parang. Parang, there's the sorrel flavored pepper sauce, and then they have the island spice, which I believe is the mid-range. It's not the hottest. Right? I have a bottle of the parang here, so you can see what the bottle looks like.
Nice.
Right? And the island spice is the same size bottle. It has a little yellow on the label instead of the green. And I believe that one is just the kind of hot. It's not the burn your mouth, kill you off. Right? There is a hotter flavor as well. Right? But I believe in our package we have
I always go for the hottest,
which is the sorrel and the island spice. And the sorrel is lash.
The hottest. Blase say you are the hottest.
Yeah.
You're the hottest, but I
like spicy food, you know.
I mean, because I really talk to them about no ambassadorship and thing, but I feel like I could take front and say, well, yeah.
I'm on the slight pepper side, so the mild will work for me.
I am not a pepper man. So Blase could take the hottest. I feel you, based on what I see from there, I feel you could handle island spice.
Alright.
I feel you could handle island spice, but the sorrel is really not hot.
Flavor.
It's sweeter than anything else. So I on the sorrel side, island spice for you, and we go sort of Blase, but that hot and spicy.
Alright, so we're looking for the word of the night suggestions in the comments. Remember, that'll be coming up later. It is 7:01 on the clock. So just about time for the bus tune hour. We get our guests ready. Thank you, Keegs, for joining us via Zoom for the weekend review. We'll be back in a few with our guests. Back to the music in the meantime with Blase Vanguard on the ones and twos. In the background you're hearing, of course, the brand new TTNL rhythm.
Yeah.
Take it in for a little bit there and vibe, man. Hola vibe, come inside. Hola vibe, man, come inside. Come along for the ride. We just building a vibe. Hey. TTNL. How you feeling today? Blase, what we gonna do again? What they gonna say again?
Keegs on the inside. The vibe can't hide. The vibe is 100. We on the inside.
This is True Talk, No Lie, to the next level on O.U.R radio.fm. We here until 9 p.m. 100% TNT music each and every Thursday right here. Looking forward for the week in review word of the night coming up soon. Drop your suggestions in the comments. We'll be back in a few with our guests.
She said she want a forklift man to buy a house and land, yeah. Give her everything she need. She want a forklift man to buy a house and land, yeah. Everything she need. Forklift man. You see this girl from South named Rita. She like this man driving forklift named Peter. She looking to settle right down and move into town, but she don't know the scene if she go mess around. Cause Peter is a kind of man that when he have a plan, he go stick to that plan. Whether it's a van, a bike, a boat or a truck, Peter ever give one. Honestly, I think that they would make a really great match. But Peter, when he falls, he does really attach, and he does get up in his feels like a boy in his catch. Rita, all I had to say is to be careful with that. She have a strong foundation, the mindset to get her straight to her destination. Just do sidetrack if you're making relations, but someone's gonna dead and the other person gonna be inside of a prison. She said she want a forklift man to buy a house and land, yeah. Give her everything she need. She want a forklift man to buy a house and land, yeah. Everything she need. Forklift man.
Take good luck moving crates off the ship now. I love how she smile and look nice and fun. Give me birds and the bees that do island honey. Anything that she want, I buy her bar. She got every day I could buy a Hilux money. Die how you get picker. Waist slim ties thicker. Love you in my space like Twitter. Sweet like chocolate, but you not nuts like Snickers. Rather give me love than to pick up. Say she love pleasing me. Say
says she want a forklift man to buy a house and land, yeah. Give her everything she need. She want a forklift man to buy a house and land, yeah. Everything she need. Forklift man.
Classy phone card is my favorite.
On any motel tree, I'll be waiting for you. You in the night, long in Everly Street, someone wasted for you. We could be such naive fools with nothing to lose, yeah. Younger hearts got so much endurance. We do what we choose. We could be such underdogs. Hold your applause. Only till the daughter rise. The morning is night. When the skies wanna cry, it feels so good to know you're mine. Set your sight on an immortal tree. I'll be waiting for you. You in the night, long in Everly Street, someone wasted for you. You summer souls and butterflies, no heart in denial, inhaling in the morning prana. What's on the fire where I desire to be? It's right on your frequency. When the days wanna break me, it feels so good to know you're mine. Set your sight on an immortal tree. I'll be waiting for you. In the night, long in Everly Street, someone waiting for you.
Get up in your shoes on toes. I don't know what's next, I'm tryna move, I know. Bitches on my line, they tryna groove, I know. I've been living life, I'm on the move, I know. I'm just tryna fuck, I don't want you, no. I do what I do it, do. She just tryna fuck me a cool. She just tryna fuck me the cat, I've been rolling around now with that man, I don't know what's next, I got that crap, said that shit already, it's so tight, homie in the back, he got that big shot. Homie in the back, he down the kill side.
Classy phone card is my favorite.
Let my vibes be one with you, Mother Earth. Let my vibes be one with you, Mother Earth. I only want to know you. I only want to know you, Mother. To know you is to love you, Mother Earth. Oh, Mother
We say good night to Cassia checking in. And good morning to Dion on the inside. Big up everybody in the comments. Dominic, Miss Foxy, Illusion, Mr. Lavend, Rene Gopal said the sting is the hottest, the island spice is the flavor, and the parang is our vibe. That is, of course, the pepper. We have to give away our prize for this evening's Word of the Night challenge.
All material things.
Still getting ready to join our guests. This is the Bus Tune Hour on TTNL.
Mother Earth, provider of food when I hunger, fountain of water when I thirst. Oh, Mother Earth, in your womb, centuries of seeds does be planted. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Mother Earth. So much harvest you deliver, yet we take you for granted, Mother. Your beauty with the face, destroying the trees in the forest, distressing the ozone layer, polluting the waters with acid rain and toxic waste.
We don't stop. Wild boy, we don't stop. Rude boy, we don't stop. Baby forward, two span in a car. The rude boy about 2 hours. Come tell me what you want me do to ya. You know see me like ya, but don't know say you watch me too. You don't see me why ya. Let me show you how the rude boy if you come true. Me in my pocket, girl I watch me, me I feel like it, I'ma drop it. You dig? Yeah, me feel me right hand, pass it to the wall, so you know me have to drop it down. Yeah. Girl, I pray me, and you know me say that we have it. Yeah, we are the things to me. Get the punch in, but the rose with the 3G. Yeah, on the block with my dog, them G, man. Pause the let me show you now me right hand. The girl says she want me forms and the granny. And me a time me say me have to do it nicely. Yeah, girl, they always free me. I mean to take a handshake. Are you me want my baby? Yeah. Right on it, got me while you just go by. Got me while you come
You got the juice, well I got so. Your place to rush, I don't know what for. Y'all mess with like butter with the fight dance. Saga boy, Johnny man, red, white and black, you understand. The dynasty man, I got the plan. Them when I hit and they know them y'all are fan. Come na man darling, only call him my name. Baby, no, I don't want all that feel. Man, mind can never bust my brain. But let me tell you this, your waistline call, answer the ring. Speak body language, I like them things. Sweet yeah, pen from start to end. Y'all is when I sing, now let me do my thing.
The way you look me up and down, I know you notice things amazing, amazing, amazing. Saga boy style, take time. I know you're not ready for this wine. And young boy style, wait in line. We got all night. Saga boy style.
Y'all pop it and lock it. Tuck it, pick up and drop it. They come in at the dance, so cooler and bucket. Yo, across my teeth, baby, I got that it started. Y'all know I will take you to tango. Make me I go, or some so. I mean, care what they know or they don't know. All of the mango, I some like bamboo. Bring that down me. I lay you want me. The way you're chipping and whining, like it's Juve morning. I know the little waist man, them who come try and take over. Game over. Now slowly I better find a next girl for the night over. You dig?
The way you look me up and down, I know you notice things amazing, amazing, amazing. Saga boy style, take time. I know you're not ready for this wine. Young boy style, wait in line. We got all night. Saga boy.
Easy manner, make it right if you let me. Angel from the skies, it's alright, I'll be your company. We could have the stress away. Slow and fast, when feels like a dream. I can feel the energy. Light you up, electricity. I wanna give you love, 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 love. Lift your head up, let your head up. We're surfing all
you feel about the West Indies? Tropical songs ring off when we lay up, relax with me. I wanna give you the way. You ain't gotta worry no more, it's okay, I promise I'll hold you down. If time is money, I give you all of mine, all on the line for your heart. I wanna give you love, 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 love. Lift your head up, let your head up. We're surfing on the clouds. Lift your head up, let your head up. I wanna make love, sweet love. I wanna take you away, baby. Come stay with me. You need a vacation, girl. Let me be your vacation, girl. Whatever you need, I'll get it in a rush. Lord knows you deserve more than enough. You need a vacation, girl. Days off by the ocean, girl. Breeze blowing in your head now. Palm trees where we stay. Life on vacation. City things steamy. The fake ones, them a beanie. They always walk with the team. But tell them no intervene. Some of them have no ambition, them can't compare with the dogs, them. Some of them have no ambition, them waste their whole life and dead. See the things steamy. The fake ones, them a beanie. They always walk with the team. But tell them no intervene. Cause we don't like haters, and we don't like bad mind people. Them no want see you win, cause some of them just too evil. Every time I get a L, another lesson learned. I had to push through the hate, waiting on my turn. Everything I do, they photocopy the. It's like them never have no mind for the self enough. Some of them have no ambition, them can't compare with the dogs, them. Some of them have no ambition, them waste out their whole life and dead. Yeah, big man thing. Let me tell you, say you can't please people. Say the word solid, but them heart it see through. Grudge you for your things if they can't say me too. Make my heart turn igloo now. Let me tell you things me don't like. Bad mind people in a life, envy you for your drive. To leave them we on a flight. Just another day in a me life. Me and some boy them they can't see me leave. Tell them no call up my name with them spitty beak. What test my drip, but them drip smell like mini me. Hypnotize them like B.I.G. and BDD. For real, yeah. Some of them have no ambition, them can't compare with the dogs, them. Some of them have no ambition, them waste out their whole life and dead. Yeah. See the things steamy. The fake ones, them a beanie. They always want fuck with the team. But tell them no intervene. Cause we don't like haters, and we don't like bad mind people. Them no want see you win, cause some of them just too evil. Yeah, hit them in the bam bam bam. Make that body drop a grung grung grung. Yeah, disappear with one phone call. Yeah, nobody happy find no. Yeah, hit them in the bam bam bam. Make that body drop a grung grung grung. Yeah, nobody happy fight down brung. And nobody happy fight down. Say the people them already know. Yeah, say the people them already know. You see them attack, them a pre, but they not ready enough. Me no gangster, but the team them not regular. They know, boom. They know. Listen when me tell them me send it down in a Eleanor. Fuck on with the amigos and I can't if you follow you. Why? All the dogs them a move in the night time. Hi. Them a dance, them not bright. Yeah. Now fight for life, them a fi steal it. Now fright, but they never sleeping. Yeah, hit them in the bam bam bam. Make that body drop a grung grung grung. Yeah, disappear with one phone call. Yeah, nobody happy find no. Yeah, hit them in the bam bam bam. Make that body drop a grung grung grung. Yeah, nobody happy fight down brung. And nobody happy fight down.
Tree bad killer.
None of them not ready now. We a shot him, we not chop him with machete now. Lock him up and make him know say him not getting out. We not stressing out, one link when me stepping out. One person everything out of the nozzle. If you run up in a trouble, we got on you in a puzzle dog.
Tree bad killer.
Man eviler than the devil, we gon' knock him with a pebble. If me feeling miserable dog. When the 5th gen pick up with them, we aim straight, we not miss them. Bullet ready fi kiss them, put it back and I kick them. Ready fi take them off of the system. We not pretend, we not pre-friends. Only real G's up on these ends. You can fly down and pick them off of the gun and nip them in a 2-piece. We have to just kill them. creep can get over you while you under me, yeah. Tell me what you want to do. Right by my side, nothing that we can do. Can you tell me what you want to do? Yeah. Feelings come and there's passion with it. Your body move and it's like it's sailing. Your love beat in my conscience daily. All I want is your body. Girl, you're not regular, telling you, yeah, me now. Just tell me what you want from me. Girl, you know me love you bad from the start to my back. Just tell me what you want from me. Girl, you're not regular, telling you, yeah, me now. Just tell me what you want from me. Girl, you know me love you bad from my back from the start.
I see them, but I never breathe it. Round these ends, they ain't never reaching. Bring your friends, I'ma bring my friends. Round these ends, we ain't gotta pretend. Round these ends, you ain't gotta know. Round these ends, you ain't gotta know. Round these ends, you ain't gotta pretend. Round these ends, you ain't gotta pretend.
Man, I got sword on me like it's Camelot. I just left them, man, I skirted. All that cheap talk ain't worth it. Couple paintings on the cellular. Had to tap into the rouge just to level up. Yeah, that's me, I did that. Fly black boy, that's jet black. Baby girl, I like the way you moving. Hennessy got a nigga chosen. Yeah. Oh, that's your waist, man. You need a replacement.
I see them, but I never breathe it. Round these ends, they ain't never reaching. Bring your friends, I'ma bring my friends. Round these ends, we ain't gotta pretend. Round these ends, you ain't gotta know. Round these ends, you ain't gotta know. Round these ends, you ain't gotta pretend. Round these ends, you ain't gotta pretend.
Promise to love you, girl. I'll trade you for diamonds and pearls, girl. You know you are my world. Yeah. Appreciate me while I'm here. Love is so loving, living in fear. And even though you're close, feel like no one's there. But I promise to love you, and yes, I care. I'm steady searching, girl, you are my world. There can be no other girl who can take your place. I've been running the race, hoping to see your face. Hope you find your way back to my places where you can stay, baby. Yeah, back to my places where you can stay, girl. Don't give up on me. You know that the love is real, and you're my joy, girl. And you're my joy. That's why I promise to love you, girl. Won't trade you for diamonds and pearls, girl. You know you are my world, girl. You know you are my world. Promise to love you, girl. Won't trade you for diamonds and pearls, girl. You know you are my world, girl. You know you are my world.
It's the Bus Tune Hour on TTNL, getting ready to go live with our first guest for the evening. We have none other than Sarkastik Ambassador on the line, checking in. Check, Sark.
Yep, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Welcome to TTNL once again. True Talk, No Lies. We're glad to have you back on the inside.
It's good to be here, of course.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Now, I was laughing to myself before we went live on the camera because I noticed you're here. And I just so happened to tie mine up today. Even though I was having a headache since like last night, and maybe tying up your head with a headache is not the best idea. But it's good.
Yeah,
so you still here shine today. I up there.
Alright, let's see.
So good vibes, Sarkastik Ambassador on the inside. This is your third time actually on the True Talk No Lie platform. First time on the radio platform because we've had you before as a feature. That would have been at Kaiso Blues Cafe alongside Jay Naj. We would have had you on the virtual, one of the virtual editions of the Pandy Mike series. And now you're here on O.U.R radio.fm joining us with a nice song. We getting a little toxic on the inside. Maybe how was that for a word of the night suggestion?
I mean, I don't see why not.
That sound good because inside all the chaos, I feel like toxic works too now, boy.
Well, Keegs, last week we ended up going with love. because both the artists had love-themed songs. And we didn't get any suggestions coming out of the week in review, so we went with love. And we had a little love in the air. We have some toxic vibes now, courtesy Sarkastik Ambassador, and we have some spiciness, courtesy Go Pauls. So Sark, enough for me talking. Let the people know who Sarkastik Ambassador is if they don't already.
Well, Sarkastik Ambassador is me. Usual. Still working on music, still putting out, still trying to do what I ought to do. Working on some new music right now with track 7.
All right, big up to track 7, man.
An EP for next year. Trying to work on some a good bit of new stuff coming out.
Things in the works. I was gonna ask what happened, between the last TTNL appearance and now, in terms of your artistic space. COVID has been a number on many. How has it been for you?
Well, COVID has had me I haven't done music in a while. This is probably the first time I'm getting back into it. Just at the beginning of this month here, for months. So COVID has really taken a toll on that artistic expression. But it feels good to get back into it though, to really get back and just creating.
Yeah. You feel you have a lot of pent up emotions maybe to get out in the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Some more toxic vibes, or what direction we looking at for Sarkastik and the new stuff?
Similar vibes in terms of the sound, but in terms of topics, it'll be a bit all over the place. But, I like to talk about my relationships, both, past, personal, work relationships, different types of relationships. That's one of my themes that I like to talk about in music, whether it's an R&B song or a rap song, I like to explore that.
All right. Keeks here. Right? And this will be the first time meeting or talking to you before, right? I would not have been down at TTNL when you would have been there in person, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, I already have a good gauge of your personality. But hearing you talk about, now getting back into music and how the whole pandemic would have affected you, you see any change between how you would have approached the music before and how you approach the music now?
Well, one thing that I did do within that time is a lot of studying music-wise. So my approach to music is a lot different than it was before. Where now, what track 7 I'm working on, we working from scratch. It's not like a peer producer to do a beat and I just let them do the beat to a vibe that I just send them and tell them, hey, do a beat like that for me.
Yeah.
We actually sat down together, and the first track we did for the EP so far, we sat down together and we worked on the beat together, and we're still working on it actually, and we're writing it together, again, that vibe from both sides so that it's unison and not just, you have the beat from the producer here that have one feeling and then you have the lyrics that have one feeling. So it's kind of like a marriage of the two.
As it should
right
be.
now.
You're more involved in the process now as a new approach to the music.
Yeah.
Well, all right. We're working with track 7. You're in good hands there for sure. So looking forward to what we can expect from you two. But we're here to discuss Toxic, and that's the tune we busting today. So tell us about this song.
Yeah. So this song, when I approached TDSK to get the beat, he did really good on it, actually. It was very much the vibe that I was going for. And I didn't know what to do on the beat. I had pretty much a year with this beat, sit down, not doing nothing, because I had no idea. I even sent it around to other artists, friends that I have, let them see if they even catch a vibe and if they could give me a little direction. Because, as we have our team still with Jimmy and Naj and Nick and everybody. So I checked it around with them. None of them could have figured it out either. They just were stumped. Like it was a weird beat, and I sent it to my friend Rhea in Barbados, and Rhea sent me back that hook, and that hook was just perfect. So the following year, we just happened to be in Barbados, and it was my wife actually who said, "Why don't call up Rhea and see what she doing?" We called her up and we went to the studio with her and we fleshed out this song right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't rush the process.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
When it had to happen, it will happen. So you said your sound is around R&B and hip hop. That's correct?
Yeah.
And this one is more on the R&B side.
Yeah.
So we're looking for
kind of
some
leaning more into that a little more these days.
Right. I was going to ask in terms of the direction of the sound, is it going to be more rap or more R&B or a little mix of the two?
A little mix of the two, but it still leans more to like the R&B side, even a little poppy, in between.
All right. So some artistic evolution here taking place with Sarkastik the Ambassador.
Yeah.
The mic is now yours, Sark, to introduce the song and bust tune for TTNL. Take it away.
Alright, we're gonna listen to Toxic by yours truly featuring Real Lane. Let's bust tune.
Yeah. Why you always set me up? You know you be lying all the time, all the time. You know you got me running round, running round. Keep this up and we gon' fall apart, yeah. You so toxic, 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 toxic. You so toxic, I can't understand it. Understanding you so toxic, you so toxic, 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 you so toxic, I can't understand it, no. Running your mouth like a 10K since you open your eyes this weekend, and I am approaching my wits end. You sounding so ridiculous. Why you gotta be so jealous? Looking through my phone for my exes. Sick of always feeling like I'm walking on eggshells. Give me my keys, I'm no longer about this.
Hey, why you gotta be in my space? Got your hands all in my face. I hate just fighting at your place. So tell me what you want, or just get off the phone. If this conversation ain't going places, best you leave me alone. Talk to me or don't talk for nothing. Admit your wrongs if you saying something. Don't be good at just pushing buttons. You way too toxic, let's end discussion.
You so toxic, 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 toxic. You so toxic, I can't understand it. Understanding you so toxic, you so toxic, 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 toxic. You so toxic, I can't understand it. Understand it, no. Why you always set me up? You know you be lying all the time, all the time. You know you got me running round, running round. Keep this up and we gon' fall apart, yeah.
Hey, why you gotta be in my space? Hands all in my face. Your place, so.
Sarkastik Ambassador featuring Real Lane. Song called Toxic. Yeah. It's the Bust Tune Hour on TTNL. First guest for the evening, Sarkastik Ambassador. Good vibes.
Sarkastik, no, you still there?
Yeah, man. The man is inside. Probably.
I just making sure. Yeah. You know, a topic that I'm sure a lot of us could relate to, somewhere along the line. a sure relationship used to always be pressure. Right? Used to always have a little chaos, but somewhere along the line, this whole use of the word toxic, and it even becoming, almost like the in thing, lately. That has been the progression.
I know, go on the cam there. I think we lost
Sarkastik. Go on there.
We lost him. 1 sec while we fix. I was gonna ask him about, how he felt about the R&B vibes taking place in Trinidad and being an R&B/hip hop artist. Because as you know, on TTNL, we've been busting a lot of R&B. We've been hearing a lot of fusion, everybody incorporating some bit of Trini, some bit of island sound into the R&B, into the hip hop. I mean, like Blase doing all kind of mix up thing too. As far as producers
people experimenting, I mean, is never a bad thing. We had to move away from that culture of everybody wanting to hit, and get back to people just wanting to create now. And that's what we see it. People actually want to create that vibes that they're looking for. Yeah.
Are we looking for more works coming out from these non-mainstream artists until, well, we get a mainstream?
What I like to do, just like Sarkastik say, is our EP next year. So we have a lot of, instead of just singles, we have a lot of bodies of work from all of these artists. Yeah.
It's true. Well, we're getting ready to get our second guest for the evening on the line, Maji Steez, but I feel we could bubble a 1 or 2 tracks in the meantime. Turn it back over to Blase, who's been bubbling some fire in the mix this evening. It's TTNL on O.U.R radio.fm. You're here in the presence of Navy, Blase, Vanguard, and Keegs via Zoom. On the outside today. Back in a few.
Choosing war over peace. 999 is the sum up of me. The sunset on our lives without warning to we. And yes, I'm upset, I'm stuck here. Gravity ain't my friend. I know I used to fly. Now I'm just out of breath. Yelling I cannot breathe. Will you get off my neck? Will you give me a sec? I need to recollect. I have so much to vent. I get so tired. 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 I get so. Who's been choosing him over me? Created from a rib is the awesome up of me. The moon be making me a wolf, I'm wild by decree. Big feminine energy in your face. Since I small, I'm a threat. It's my clothes, it's my hair, it's my tone, it's my breath. Yelling, I kinda scared. You gon' need to project. Will you give me a sec? I need to recollect. I had so much to I get so tired. I get so tired. I get so tired. Peace over war.
my favorite.
Rough change and rough and I know that's law. Born in it, so the car grows off. Step on the floor, everything raw. See first set by the age of fast. So every Friday man knocking glass. Pour some out for the ones so fast. All their ones are the ones in dust. Walk out close, be snaking cross. Babylon their energy pan fast. We don't like them, cause they don't like us. One eye open, that's law. Old school rule like diamonds are. Humble and make every day, that's law. Old school rep like a brand new clock. Shot where you see and saw. Informer get better up like long yesterday boy, them no skylock. Don't play thing if you know you're not. Best be normal, don't try that. Think not normal, don't try that. No skylock, don't play thing if you know you're not. Best be normal, don't try that. Think not normal, don't try that. Rough change and rough and I know that's law. Can't get eased up cause the thing they rough. Bill gone up and the food no loss. No friends and tried and lost. Gone by the system force. Friday man knocking glass. Pour some out for the ones so fast. All they want for the corner floss. Keep that waka close for the snake and cross. Babylon there with the blue light flash. We don't like them cause they don't like us. Sleep one eye open car. Old school rule like diamond stars. Humble and meet that's a vibe out here. Machine moving like brand new cars. Don't chat where you see and saw. Informer get no skylock, don't play thing if you know you're not. Best be normal, don't try that. Think not normal, don't try that. Yeah, today boy, them do skylock. Don't play thing if you know you're not. Best be normal, don't try that. Think not normal, don't try that. Normal, don't try that. Don't try that. Normal, don't try that. Think not normal, don't try that. Rough change and rough and I know that's
Yes, checking in the Bus Tune Hour. We are ready for our second guest of the evening. Saying welcome to Maji Steez on the inside.
Blessings, pleasant good evening, TTNL.
What's good, Maji?
I'm just fine, man. How are you?
I was waiting to say that. Everything cool, Maji.
Of course.
Have a nice ring to it. Good vibes, good vibes.
Of course, bro.
So glad to have you back on the inside. First time to the radio as well. Not first time to TTNL platform.
For sure.
I would have given an opportunity to Maji to perform a mini feature. This was during one of the National Poetry Slam auditions.
Yeah,
I think this took place about 2 years ago, maybe by now. Yeah, we got a little sneak peek into the vibes of this R&B artist Maji Steez. So we had Sarkastik Ambassador just before, and I was asking him about how he felt. Well, I wanted to ask him before he signed out about how he felt about the R&B/hip hop scene taking place. I know a lot of artists are doing different works and trying, and we've been giving them the platform here. But how do you feel, or how do you see the R&B artist or the genre in TNT right now?
Right now, man, it's electric. To me, honestly, I feel as though right now in Trinidad we have like a very I call it a breeding ground for awesome new music, because what we have is a culture of not just the mix from the old soca, kaiso, greats, but now we have the influence of new alternative style music. So may it be R&B, soul, hip hop, rap, jazz. You have this now a fusion of all these different genres where people could now adapt and express themselves in music while using different elements. You have Afrobeats, you have all these different Caribbean elements. So now you could do everything that you possibly want inside of the hip hop genre or the R&B genre. So to me, I feel like Trinidad and Tobago has so much going on, so much potential and great sound, and I feel as though we need to continue to push that for sure.
Yeah, well said. Dion is in the comments saying on the avenue at stages, and he feel that was the last time he was outside in a big way. So big up to Dion as well, because that was the first time myself and Dion had a working relationship, he helped us out at the door that night, and he actually put me on to you because I was looking for some features, and he put me on to the man Maji, and it was a nice vibe. We had put it together at stages.
That was 5 years ago.
That was about 2 years ago.
2 years
that was right
ago.
before COVID.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I see Maji Steez.
As we get into Maji here, as someone who's not familiar with him personally, Maji, you want to give me some insight into the name?
Sure, no problem. The name is Maji Steez, but you can say Maji because my actual name is Jonathan, so it's fine.
Maji
Steez, right? The Maji is actually Swahili, and it stands for water. And Steez is just slang. It's supposed to mean style with ease. So Maji Steez. Yeah, man.
Maji Steez. Blasey was saying, you remember seeing...
First time I see him was in Ole Show, boy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That would have been where?
In Black
Box. That would have been the those sessions, the open mic sessions.
Yeah. Black Box time.
Yeah.
Like 2018 or 20. Yeah, I believe 2018.
Yeah.
Correct.
2018. Wow. So long we've been in shoot, buddy.
Yeah, we inside our while.
The progression is great to see. Great to see.
Appreciate it, man.
And we know we had Mahi in the O.U.R studio recently as well, repping on RBN.
Yeah.
The Rebels.
So we have a new song to bust today. Real World. What can tell us about this one, this track?
Bro, this track is absolutely special to me. It is written for everybody who possibly fell in love over the internet during this whole pandemic, man. For real, I know it's been crazy. It's been a crazy year and some change. And I know some people fall in love over the internet for that those couple of months pass. And this is just my expression of what it would feel like if I wanted to go and possibly meet up with that person, actually fall in love with them in real life now. So that's what Real World is about.
Your expression of what they would feel like, or your expression of what you have also felt like.
Yeah.
Definitely what I have felt like.
The man hitting really asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend, you have to. Come on.
Research purposes.
After the sensei.
For the people who fell in love over the internet during the pandemic, that is a very interesting take.
This one's for you, baby.
A very interesting topic to even tackle. Now, where did this idea really hit you?
Man, personal experiences, man. I feel like I'm such I wouldn't even say unique, but I just am the way I am. I find different ways to reach the people. And I feel as though I'm somebody who I love conversation. I love being able to sit down and have a conversation with somebody and stimulate mentally. And I feel like it's easy for me to fall in love with somebody like that. And because of that, it's just like, bro, even though we could do that, we could do this thing in real life too. I mean, we should be able to. But COVID, boy. COVID. Come on.
COVID getting in the mix of things and just messing up the things, messing up the real world.
So
we want to see what our real world.
Who's rushing kind of boy there right now?
For sure, bro. I get buff a million times for the way that I am, but it's just it is what it is.
Hey, be yourself, bro.
Always, forever and always.
If not for yourself, we wouldn't have this song to release and to bust right now on TTNL. So, Mahi, the mic is yours, as we do on TTNL.
Right now,
bust tune for the people and them.
To TTNL featuring Maji Steez. The name of the song is Real World. I hope you vibe to it. Let's go.
Classy Fun Card is my favorite.
Been a while since I felt like feeling, but she love pretending she ain't got no one. Posting pictures after hours done.
You know that I can't stay off my phone. Thursday, I just got paid. Spend a day with the boy if you don't say why I need your love. Could you tell me if I'm wasting time on trust? Can I see you, girl? Ain't nobody make me feel like you, girl. I could take a flight to you and noon, girl. Tell me please, before I go back to my ways. Can I see you, girl? You don't wanna FaceTime afternoons, girl. I just wanna love you in the real world. Stay maybe, before I go back to my ways. Oh, you look good, but I won't try. Sun-kissed and skin, girl, you stay fly. Baby, you ain't shy. And baby, when you call my phone, I gotta change your tone so I don't get nervous. So why? You're just my toy. Independent queen and you're down to ride. You ain't catching feelings for any guy. I'm not just any guy, so please put down your pride. When I saw you that night, ain't nobody make me feel like you, girl. I could take a flight to you and noon, girl. Tell me please, before I go back to my ways. Can I see you, girl? You don't wanna FaceTime afternoons, girl. I just wanna love you in the real world. Stay maybe, before I go back to my ways.
Blase Vanguard.
I promise.
Sounds of Maji Steez. Song called Real World.
Steez.
We got a whole bonus outro. I thought there was a second track coming in there, all kind of thing. Who's behind the production on this one?
Bro, that is totally me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole track is me, bro.
I tell you, the man, bad boy.
Written, sung by, and produced by the man himself, Maji Steez. Real World.
Yeah. I'm telling you, see the man jamming, you can see the feelings.
Yeah.
Man feeling the feelings.
Yeah.
Always will be, man.
For the lovers.
Yeah. For the lovers, man.
For the pandemic lovers. The internet lovers. I'm going to show you the real world. All right, Maji. So, what's next? What's next for the Steez?
Bro, a lot. Listen, 2022 is just exciting. It's feeling, it's looking, it's smelling, it's sounding exciting for me, bro. Mainly, not just for me as an artist or as a brand, but just who I'm able to connect to. I feel like what I want to do now is create new avenues to reach out to not just people my age, but the youth, people younger than me, people older than me. I feel like everybody is going through their own healing process, and music is just one of the ways where we could heal each other. I don't want to just create music that is all about me and all about putting the spotlight on me, but actually putting the spotlight on issues, important issues in everybody's lives, that they could, it'll give them some form of hope, or it will, shine a light on the pathway that could help them heal, in whatever way that they possibly could. But aside from all that deep stuff, I mean, I have a lot of work that's just waiting. Possibly my first album next year, please God. So I'm very excited to start working on that. And to eventually release that. So yeah.
Come on. Looking forward to the works. Another body of work we could anticipate coming in the new year. Yeah, man.
For sure, bro.
Goodness. Well, Maji Steez, it's been a pleasure having you once again on TTNL. Thanks for passing through and busting that one. Of course, for those listening, you're looking out for that one on the next Bus Tune playlist. So far, we have a few R&B tracks in the mix. Stay tuned for the guests coming up next week. There might be some more. We might switch it up a little bit. But in the meantime, check out the playlist.
Come on.
It's on Spotify, on YouTube. Actually, the December is not on YouTube as yet, but that will be sorted out quite soon. Maji, anything to say to the people then before you leave?
For sure, man. Right now, we're still going through the pandemic. We're still going through a lot of things in our personal life, man. And I try as best as possible, any opportunity I could, to share love and light, man. Everybody's going through something in their personal life. But I just want to share with you guys that, man, anything is possible, dog. Anything is possible. As long as you wake up, you have life, you could be able to do whatever you need to do. Music for me it was a hobby, and then I started to take it serious. Whatever it is you feel like you need to do in your life, go out there and try to achieve it, because you never know what tomorrow might bring. You never know what the next week, the next year might bring. So love and light. You could always check me out on YouTube, check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, and Instagram. Maji Steez, MAJISTEEZ. Don't be afraid to hit me up. If you want to do work, if you want to do anything, I am here. All right. Love and light, guys. Blessings.
Love in the house, Maji. And thanks again for passing through and busting that tune with us. Real world.
No problem.
Sounds of Maji Steez.
Yeah.
As we close our interviews for today, we heard from Sarkastik Ambassador and Maji Steez. It is now 7:59 on the clock. We have announced the word of the night, and that word is the song we heard before from Sarkastik Ambassador. The word is toxic. So now is the time to get your pens, your phones, your laptops out. Start scribbling some notes into your notepad. We're looking for toxic pieces coming up in this final hour. But back to the music with Blase Vanguard and Navy in studio. Keegs via Zoom. We're here until 9 p.m. 100% TNT music right here on TTNL on O.U.R radio.fm.
In the morning, when you speak, I hear the angels.
baby all the time. The time. Picking up the pieces of my life are so much so hard to find. Wait for the inspiration to deliver me from the prison of my mind. I'm placing the cushion, the pipe to light and fire away. I'm placing the push that will pacify and inspire me. Put flames to the spliff, just ignite and find a higher way. Escape from the jail of my mind, I'll climb up wire day. Alright.
Maya Mafia TV, big up yourself. Drop some flames in the comments. We have 1 hour to go. Blase Vanguard on the ones and twos. Navy on the company. Rocking with you till 9 p.m.
The people inside the government and the people inside the parliament realize. So wise. That marijuana is not a drug and cannabis is a medicine for mankind. So those of you out there guilty for incarcerating good people for this crime. Pray for the inspiration to deliver you from the prison of your mind. Yeah. I'm placing the cushion, the pipe to light and fire away. I'm placing the bush that will pacify and inspire me. Put flames to the spliff, just ignite and find a higher way. Escape from the jail of my mind, I'll climb up wire day.
Remember, the word of the night is toxic. We're looking for those voice notes. Send them to 466-4687. We're taking them about 1/2 the hour tonight.
Blase Vanguard is my favorite.
She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. Hot like Congo pepper. She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. Hot like Congo pepper. When she a fall. The sister was dark and I'm up against the wall. She sweet like a melody. All I need is she. I'm like a vaso. She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. Like me, shall chuck, bring it with the money right easy. And 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. Musket a man, girl, make it be me. Would if I would, I would if I could. She body good, she body good, she body good. She I was fine. She blew me mine. One of a kind. She leaving me behind. A week like a 7. She have me total. You know I can get her. She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. She hotter than fire. Hot like some more fire.
Join together as one. Sing a joyful song. We will carry on. Yeah, we will carry on. We
crazy. You see nothing like you jokey. If I push it back on you is worky. Bam bam back, bam bam tin. All kind of bam bam queen. Bam bam square, bam bam long. Jogging all over town. Man them want to wine on it. Man them want to grind on it. Man them want to wine on it. Man them want to grind on it. Bam bam in season, have no problem finding it. Yeah, no reason 'cause it's bam bam everywhere. Somebody's missing. Somebody's missing.
You do it so sweet. I'll translate for you. Any Spanish will you speak?
This morning, as I accustomed doing each morn. As usual, I head straight for the kitchen. Right away, I knew something was wrong. Cake batter in a bowl, but the oven was cold. Looking wrong, I couldn't find a spoon. Not a coating was hanging. The ham still wanted boiling. I can't find my wife even. Seems like Yvonne, why is Christmas Day you choose Yvonne? Girl, you have me so confused. It's Christmas morning, look neighbors coming and parents playing. Girl, you don't know how I'm feeling. My heart is burning, my belly griping. Look, people laughing. Yvonne, why you leave me so and gone?
She had the cork in she hand, the cork in she hand. She holding the cork in she hand. I can't understand why this woman had the rum bottle cork in she hand. Yes. Oh God.
Little Christmas vibes for your inspiration. The word of the night once again is toxic. Just about 10 more minutes to finish those pieces. Send them via voice note to 4664687.
But tell me what you want for Christmas. I get your TV, I get your fridge, I get your stereo, I get your video, you get bed, I get your house, I get your land, I get your van. Breakfast in the bed, boy. I don't want no on my neck now. Give me all that I can think of. I want my breakfast in the bed. Anita, 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 yes, Anita, 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 Anita.
Anita, yes Anita, 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 oh Anita, Anita, Anita. It is a time for sharing, and everybody getting something. Girl, the reason why I ask you, I'm confused for what to give you. You have TV, I get your fridge, get your land, you have a man,
Seeing a couple word of the night submissions coming in via WhatsApp. It is 8:29 on the clock. We did say 8:30 we'll be going live with the word of the night challenge, but I've seen just 2 pieces in so far. I don't know if Keegs has something in the works, but we give you all a 5-minute extension. Just a 5. Give me some time to finish my piece as well. And we'll be back with the word of the night challenge coming up soon. Remember, the word of the night is toxic. Sending those voice notes to 466-4687. Back to the music.
You whine and you grind and you bubble and go down. The way you whine, yeah, girl, you fine, yeah. You move in time, yeah. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go down there. Down little bit, down little bit, whine and go down there. Down little bit, down little bit, whine and go down there. Down little bit, down little bit, whine and go down there. Down little bit. Little bit, wine and go down there. I like the way you move, yeah. Round and round is the way you move your hips, yeah. You wine with attitude, yeah. Up and down, maybe wine and work your hips, yeah, yeah. Down little bit, wine and go down there. 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 Wine and go down there. Wine and go down there. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go down there. Down little bit, wine and go down there. Down little bit, wine and go down there. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, wine and go down there. Wine and drop to the ground. Wine and you grind and you bubble and go down there. So wine and drop to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Word of the night time. What we gonna say again about Blasi Vanguard, the DJ TTNL? Dropping the 100% TNT music. Keegs on the inside. You say you have something ready. And as we do,
Yeah, nothing big, don't let me get too excited.
Nothing
With
big.
the thing. You know, I'm under the weather here too, all kind of thing. I'm out of the zone.
I kinda
creative
wait.
juices is really flowing. I had the trifecta there, but
Right. You missing the trifecta. It's still connecting a kind of way virtually. But not in the real world according to your boy Mahi.
Again, I kind of 3G connection here now, but like,
Right. It dipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, how you feeling about your piece? You wanna start things off or you want me go first?
Yeah, I could start things, man.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 submissions so far. Let me see if any more have come in since. Yes, I've seen a 3rd submission on the inside. Usual suspects in the mix. Ready to kick things
as
off.
we have 3, this is where we should let the people know that we have 2 packages of the GoPros. It's not just one. We have 2 packages, right? And the packages have the Para, which is the sorrel, we also have the island spice, right? And we saw earlier in the chat, right, Mr. Gopal came in and told us the hottest flavor is the sting. So we're looking for the sting for Blasi, the island spice for Navy, and that is the paramount right now.
Pepper for the tunes or tunes for the pepper. Hot and spicy, hot and groovy. It is TTNL and it is word of the night time. Now last week in your absence, Keegs, I messed up with the tally. I couldn't function. I don't know how you do it. We need you here to count these votes because I clearly made a mess of it. Announced a tie and then had to correct it. I had a little Steve Harvey moment going on there.
I agree, he did make a mess of it.
Yeah.
The thing is, what you had to do, because I watched it, right? And I realized what you had to do is let them know your decision is final.
Decision is final.
Yeah, even if you make a mistake, tough.
Wherever I say goes.
Yeah, wherever you say goes, you see boss.
Well,
right? But I'm here today and I will do the tally. Have no fear.
Have no fear. Keegs is here. And well, Keegs, I feel we could start with you. Yeah. Word of the night tonight is toxic. And we have some pepper to give away. Ryan, you did make it in time. Have no fear. We're going to get the mic started as we do with the TTNL team. Starting with Keegs.
I find like I get some background noise in this house here kind of way.
We have all kind of noises.
What the background song like?
You're songing clean.
Songing clean, alright.
Yeah.
Nice. So this is my piece, folks. Toxic. I always liked my relationships calm. But that do explain why I choose this one. But if we want an explanation, the only one is that this is fun. Or was fun. Because we're not like that anymore. Or we're not supposed to be. I assure. Actually, nah. I sure my relationship healthy. It have to be. Because we definitely not wealthy. We had to pick a struggle. Just like I pick one today. I isolate until I see what my PCR test say. I just sorry that Gopal's Pepper Company give me the prize. Package it nice. I hold 2 bottles to send, decorate all how and take the time to box it. And I end up locked up in my room for the whole show. Like if I toxic.
What we go say again?
What we go say again? Keegs kicking things off with the word of the night challenge. I will be next. They call me Navy, and this is my word of the night challenge piece. Toxic. Make sure alright. Yeah. Toxic. True talk, no lie, another Thursday. Blase with the tunes, Navy with the wordplay. Keegs at home, here's to hoping he's not sick with coronavirus because it's so toxic. We playing it safe, being compliant, fully vaccinated, trusting the science. But if something about the chemistry feeling kinda off, might have to consult the toxicology report. Not to be too heavy, we keeping it light, as we do 6 to 9 every Thursday night. Navy with the rhymes, just warming up the mic. Toxic is the word of the night. Well, alright. You heard from the TTNL team. Now we head over.
Name them and flame them. Make sure people in the comments and know what to do. Name them and flame them.
They had a little hard time last week. Name them
and flame them. You're counting up to 5 flames per person. But you want to make sure you all know what to do. So put the name, put the flames.
1 to 5 flames.
And then me.
Put the name and the flame. Put the name on the flame.
Let me see what the chat saying. Alright, we seen some flames coming in for Keegs. We seeing some unnamed flames out there. We see some flames coming in for Navy. Alright, so I feel everybody warmed up to the vibes. Now we can head to the phone lines, to the voice notes for our challenger number 1, no other than Arazi. His piece, Toxic.
I would say late start, but that's not how I rocks it. But as the clock tick, I should address the topic and not be backwards like a meme on top tick. They say I'm toxic because I talk slick and the cock slick. And she chasing rings like Sonic. Having what she want but not giving she how she want it. She want to get high but wants it big, not blunted. So I am the villain because I am too stunted to accept the flaws of both of ours, which cause us to go to wars, of which we don't own up to the part of ours that cause. So we do, we true, we ain't talking. Yeah, dog is all she talking. But when it's time to speak, she ain't talking. I took it all in and wondered why I wasn't falling, but could agree that her body calling, and that got me stalling and thinking of installing something for someone crawling. But unlike Nick, I ain't cannonballing. So what I bring to life have to be right, or that's not it. Because if it ain't true, that's toxic.
Arazi songing like he in a dance.
Well, I wanna know if you're in a party, dog.
Yeah.
What is that?
That is a zest.
Arazi is sending his rhymes from the party. In the middle of a zest, for sure. Challenger number 1, we heard from Arazi. Let's get into challenger number 2. This is Illicit. His word of the night, piece, Toxic.
Was never one to deal up with the toxicity. Like it's hard rock up in this feely dexterity. In the music and in life, it be tearing me, ripping me up to shreds until I overcome the fear in me. Never keep that ish near you, it weigh heavily. I tried to let it go through me, but it scared me. It scared me so much that my mind caved in, until I found the path in the dark that was paved in. Freedom has always been a way of life, truthfully. Being free of mental slavery always be soothing me. A lot of us cannot do anything about our situation. We do not have control of everything in this nation. We certainly don't even have control of our own lives. We certainly do not have control of our own plights. Never believe that there is nothing you can't do. Toxicity in these cities as a virus look to run through you. I will never stop fighting a good fight and doing the right thing. If I mess up, I fess up and look to correct the mistake like lightning. Leave that toxic ish behind and always be free. COVID is just more toxicity in the body. So social distance and sanitize regularly. Eating is a pastime activity. The toxicity in our city. I love the way the world come together at this time as we here dealing with something so toxic that it have people dying. So please be safe as I put this in rhyme.
Facts, boy.
Illicit, ladies and gentlemen,
boy.
Challenger number 2. Remember to name them and flame them. That was Illicit. Now we get into challenger number 3. This is Ryan with his word of the night piece, Toxic.
As soon as I walk in, I look up and I see her face. And one time I already want to leave the blasted place. Mind games all the same with these tricky names. I will describe it and I'm sure you could find a name to put with the picture that I'm painting. Now I ain't no sainter, but I know for damn sure I ain't nobody plaything. But this girl, boy, she playing to see that she toxic. I don't even think I had the time here to unbox it. She set time frame for mind game, pick and fight to excite. She's the only one sleeping good at the end of the night. Girl toxic like the plastic in the sea. Take a straw out her turtle gut, it's probably part of she. Never have concern for anyone, only what matters to she. And she wants you to pander to all her most trivial needs. And if she ain't get what she wants, she will start to cuss. She want to fight whole night like she's Spartacus. Nothing wrong, you know, but she mouth long like a platypus. And I thought I was a man, I had it good. I thought I was blessed. I was thinking about us, you was thinking about you. And guess you'll never get yes. It's a fact of life, boy. I now get to see. These girls, they be down for the D, but they never down for a G.
And says she mouth long like a platypus or something.
Yeah, you wanna fight whole night like she's Spartacus.
Yo,
body.
The bars coming in hot and heavy.
Come on.
Because we have some pepper sauce to give away for the prize for the winner tonight.
It's our spicy season.
Steamy. So that was challenger number 3, Ryan. And we have a challenger number 4. The man who always coming in last.
Yeah.
Right. I'll show you know how it go and start. But let's get to Nate Gray, challenger number 4.
Late start, but I'm just here for the optics. So the optic is another king will cop this. They will drop this lyrics that will ring your optics and disrupt this with lines that are so dichotic that you will bop this because it's just so melodic, and you will cop this because its flows are so neurotic, and you will rock this because it's just so emphatic that they are the best. Students of differentology and Dilmatic. When they're simply toxic, and I'm Don Cheadle's Captain Planet. But like I said, I'm not here for the win. I'm simply furthering the talents that TTNL has found within. Big up to Illicit, the current reigning king, but watch that throne, because others are still seething and are known to come with fire till all that's left is bone. Dracarys. But this is exam time, so with these lines, I gotta go back and take what's mine. Yvonne, thanks for taking your time. The extra 5 minutes to put together this rhyme was needed. Everyone be safe, mask up, and in these times, don't parang the wrong house. Keegs are watching you this time. Because in these times, we are simply in, it's just chaotic. And you don't want to be wondering about your synoptics. Because the last thing that you need before Christmas is to be toxic.
So generous.
Late start. That was Nate Gray, challenger number 4, our 4th and final challenger from tonight. So we heard from Arazi, we heard from Illicit, we heard from Ryan, and we heard from Nate Gray. And I think we're at the end of the Word of the Night challenge. 8:46 on the clock. We have about 13 minutes to run some tunes before we announce the winner. We'll be back with that in a few. Back to the music in the meantime. This is TTNL on O.U.R Radio.fm, Navy, Keegs, and Blase, Vanguard.
Single morning in my neighbor complain. She said she hear my name call out in refrain. She said rattling, she galvanized like rain. She wanna whip a woman in my house in pain. So I had to tell my neighbor, well, that is not the case. But anytime a woman ever come cross my gate and step in my bedroom, well, now they in the space. When the big bamboo sprout and stand up in she face.
I did listen to my elders and they never play hard. I remember Sarah tell me, so what are they got? When it come to the work, we don't have no remorse. And the doctor don't tell me for and to keep it nice, neat and trim. Hear my name call on the corner last night they lining. Say it ringing out like fire truck siren. That's how the rumors just start piling. When they hear my name, all in the road. They hear my name call, all in the road. They hear my name call, all in the road. They like we're moving on with it. Show me the young lady who are ball up, all in the road. They hear my name call, all in the road. They hear my name shout, all in the road. They like we're moving on with it. Show me the young lady.
I want a young boy. I want a young boy. I want a young boy. Hey.
Angela, why you weeping? Why you crying? Why you bawling behind your husband? No, he's dead and gone. Oh. Why you moaning? Why you crying? Why you groaning behind your husband? No, he's dead and gone. So much misery and pain, it was sad inside. So much pressure he gave you, you couldn't abide. Now we dead and gone, woman, you're free. I beg you, please, don't weep. Who you looking for? You will cry no more. To spend your money and you honey, who will wipe your eye and tell you don't cry, who will kiss you in your ear and call you my dear.
Pick your number, pick your number. You want a old man or somebody younger? You want a man fi go put you right under, rev out your engine like a tundra. Listen to me Sandra, yes Cassandra. Little boy Joe might not be the answer. After the wine and dine with the lobster, he might pack up and run off after. She said the younger, the younger, the younger the youth. She said the stronger the juice. She said the longer the roots, especially when she under she moves.
Remember when he leave you and forsake you for no reason, for a girl named Sue, who younger than you, who you looking for? You will cry no more to spend your money and call you honey, who will wipe your eye and tell you don't cry, who will kiss you in your ear and call you my dear.
You care, so I decided to pay you with my trust. Oh no, no, yeah, but who cares? Darling, I just wanted all your love. Oh no, hey. You say at night someone you're thinking about now. Yeah, 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 yeah. And it's not fair. Oh, you take control with just one touch. Oh no, yeah. Moonlight blazing like the shining star you are. I can never chase your love, it's way too far. Baby, please don't ever change the way you are. Guide myself as you lead me into the dark. I want me to listen, hey, why don't they? Going for my body, come and know you're not there. Bad man, you love it, cause you love it, don't say. No matter with a long talk, just press play, yeah. She's a G, is a G. And she loves me and I love she. And she guides me and she molds me. And she will always be my queen, yeah.
Jimmy tell them I feel like they tricked me with the calypso, calypso. Like they inject it straight in my blood. Whoa, whoa, yo. Calypso is who stop me from reaching my ultimate goal. Cause I get hooked on it like it's drugs. Yeah, I know all I want in life is soca. It's like they want to pay me with this thing they call soca. Look what it do super when it hit him. Harder than soca start to kill him. Body man, sing soca and living. So my plan is to sing soca until me dead. Boy yo, boy yo, boy yo, boy yo, yo, boy yo, boy yo. It's soca or die. I know why you get confused with me slow.
Down the road and he take a go. Die she head and take she so so. On the road they let it go. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 he let it go. Ay 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 ay. On the road they let it go. I was chosen. Give me life, give me life. I'm unfolding. Shine my light, shine my light. Ooh. Amongst you can lay the blues. You are chosen. Give me life, give me life. Let it go, now where she gone? Down the road and it take her gone. Die she head and take she so so. Under the moon they let it go. Ay 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 ay. Ay ay ay. They let it go. Ay 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 ay. Under the moon they let it go. On the go now. I'm alive, I'm alive. What you know now? I'm alright, I'm alright. so good, not so bad. Kote si, kote la. Under the moon, the lady gone. He gone, now she gone. Down the road, and he take her down. Like she head and take, she so. Under the moon, the lady gone. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 the lady gone. Ay, 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 ay. Under the moon, the lady gone. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Rhythm up again. It is time for the results of tonight's Word of the Night challenge. Keegs is back on the tally.
Boy,
How we looking?
Closer than close. It's a bacana.
It's a photo finish.
It's a bacana right now. We had 4 challengers, 4 contenders here tonight. I am not Navy. Right? So whatever I say goes. There will be no recount. There will be no retally.
Keegs has the final say.
If you have a problem with my numbers, try again next week. Alright? We had 4 contenders, and coming in second place. Yes, you heard me correctly. Coming in second place.
It's real tie up thing tonight then.
3-way tie.
Ooh.
3-way tie.
For second?
For second.
Wow.
So the pepper might have to split up all how right now. We have Illicit with 23 flames. Arazi with 23 flames. And the final second place winner tonight with 23 flames is Ryan, meaning that with 24 flames, just 1 flame more, our winner tonight is Nate Gray, and Nate will be taking home the package from Gopal's Pepper Company with the Para Sorrel Pepper Sauce and the Highland Spice. Alright, so Nate is our winner.
3-way tie for second place.
1 flame. 1 flame. 1 flame.
What kind of wildness is that? I feel it might end up in your DMs to check. But I small thing. Keeg said his word is final. And we trust his tallying skills certainly more than we do mine. Especially
I don't
after
particularly like
my
Nate, so
faux pas.
anytime I say he win, he really win.
Well, right. Nate, we have no choice. You are the night's champion.
We go say again.
You are, well, boy, this is how many times for Nate. Nate trying to
trifecta?
Nate trying to just go up in the Hall of Fame, put trophies on the wall, most wins for 2021, some kind of vibes. But we appreciate Nate always coming in with the late start, but the great bars. And tonight, boy, 1 vote?
1.
1 alone?
1.
We have a clear winner tonight, and he goes by the name of Nate Gray. Before we leave, let's play the winning piece one more time. This is Nate Gray with his word of the night. And now we had a submission after we closed off. So for that person who I believe knows who they are, please try to be on time. If you're not there when we're ready and the last one drop, then you're too late. So this is Nate Gray, our winner for tonight. It's word of the night.
Can't be late.
Toxic.
Can't be late. Do it.
Late start, but I'm just here for the optics. So the optic is another king will cop this. They will drop this lyrics that will ring your optics and disrupt this with lines that are so dichotic that you will bop this because it's just so melodic, and you will cop this because its flows are so neurotic, and you will rock this because it's just so emphatic that they are the best students of differentology and Dilmatic when they're simply toxic. And I'm Don Cheadle's Captain Planet. But like I said, I'm not here for the win. I'm simply furthering the talents that TTNL has found within. Big up to elicit the current reigning king, but watch that throne, because others are still seething and are known to come with fire till all that's left is bone. Dracarys. But this is exam time, so with these lines, I gotta go back and take what's mine. Yvonne, thanks for taking your time. The extra 5 minutes to put together this rhyme was needed. Everyone be safe, mask up, and in these times, don't parang the wrong house. Keegs are watching you this time. Because in these times, we are simply in, it's just chaotic. And you don't want to be wondering about your synoptics. Because the last thing that you need before Christmas is to be toxic.
Our champion for tonight, Nate Gray. Want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in as per usual every Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m. This is where you find us, Navy, Keegs, and Blase Vanguard. True talk, no lie to the next level on O.U.R radio.fm. Look out for us next Thursday, same time, same place. Big up to our guest for this evening, Sarkastik Ambassador, as well as Maji Steez. Drop in some toxic and real world vibes to TTNL. This is how we close. We find you back here next week. Same time, same place, O.U.R radio.fm. Navy signing out, Keegs signing out, and Blase Vanguard. See you next week.